Hello everyone, welcome to a new live stream. Nice to see all of you. I miss all of you guys. Nice to see you. And finally, I'm back to some live streams. I just finished today the stocks for the first time, as also on the stocks channel. And here we go. We are on the crypto right now channel at the right time, as you mentioned, right? Because we are right now in a very critical point for the crypto market between bullish and bearish. We're talking here in massive bullish and bearish, not just micro. So we're gonna see, of course, what's gonna happen. First of all, let me welcome all of you, and finally, we're back. Of course, I'm gonna mute in case I need to cough, because, guys, I'm still a little bit, of course, having this side effects from the flu. It was very strong on me for the first time in my life. I don't know why. And I never got sick like this before, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm back. Everything is fine, guys. So if these things happen, of course, excuse me if I mute sometimes, just to, of course, prevent coughing online, yeah, on the live. So basically, Adam, welcome. Welcome, man. Nice to see you. TRB coin analysis, please. Let's start also to lay down TRB. Let's see. Delirium, what is happening? Are the Moon Boys winning at Solana? Yeah, probably. Maybe they will win. Nobody knows. Yes, so Solana is gonna be analyzed also. Very, very bullish for Solana, by the way. So now, in case it unfold, is very, very bullish setup there. We're gonna see it. Ted, hello, man. Nice to see you. I am doing great. Thank you, man. I hope you do the same. And Epsilon, hello. I am intrigued by your bear market count. Bear market bottoming out at 70K. Very optimistic in my opinion. Thank you first for your opinion, Epsilon. And of course, I think also the same. It's gonna happen sooner or later. It's gonna happen. This is gonna happen sooner or later, whether it was this drop or even with the next drop. So now you say, okay, KG, we don't understand you. You come in and you say we are so bullish, and then you say 70K for BTC. Well, guys, look, I mean, it's a very hard answer here. Okay, so each chart first has some different patterns, some different directions right now. Crypto market is kind of decoupling. Now, they can be influenced, okay? They can be influenced together. So what I mean with Bitcoin, we're not saying like, okay, we're directly moving right now to the 70K. There are some possibilities. If you go to each video, you will see that there is a possibility that you might still get a new high, right? But it's not very bullish, okay? So this new high might be, of course, for example, an ending diagonal. You know, wave 5 still might be unfolding toward the upside, for example. It can be another possibility where you're still here in an A, B, and a C. Your wave B is not finished yet. It can be an A, B, your wave C can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the thing is, of course, Bitcoin can still move for higher, probably getting new highs, but it's not gonna be bullish. All right, guys, it's not. This is what I mean. It's not gonna be very, very bullish as you might think. Because for me, when I say bullish, it means like something wave 3, 4, 5, impulsive, something like this. This is a bullish scenario. When we have kind of like one more leg toward the upside to finish a structure, a final structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, you still have only, I would say, one swing to finish. Yeah, so meaning Bitcoin can, yes, move for this one swing, while altcoins thriving in bullish, in a bull run. And this is the difference. Yep, so now if this happened for Bitcoin, it's still bearish. Why? Because you're finishing the bearish pattern here. Very simple. You finish the ABC probably in diagonal and move down. Or you finish the big ending diagonal, because it's an ending, it's finishing. So it's the last wave of the ending diagonal and you move down. So this is the thing. Now, if we move directly from here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, it can be, guys. It can be. Nobody knows. I mean, if you goes and compare, if you go to any altcoin, just go to Bitcoin dominance and just compare, guys. I mean, even you don't need really my very clear answer about this. You just compare go to the daily, compare this area, just look at the time, look at the date, and compare it. Just take this area and see how Bitcoin was performing at that time, and how was the altcoin at that time. I mean, I don't know where it was your question at that time, because at that time, Bitcoin was sideways or finishing in ending diagonals while the altcoins were thriving in bullish. As the same is here. So very simple. I mean, you can find it even on the chart, the answer. So that's why I'm saying, like, okay, they can influence Bitcoin for higher. I mean, it sounds odd. I know that the altcoins might influence Bitcoin here, but because it is a time for the alts right now. It's very clear from the Bitcoin dominance that the dominance is moving down for Bitcoin, and it gives, of course, the turn for the altcoins. Very simple. And we're gonna see the chart, yes, are decoupling. We're gonna see the altcoins exploding, moving to new all-time highs, bullish that it goes out of the screens, you know. But for Bitcoin, I doubt it, guys. I doubt it that Bitcoin is gonna move very, very bullish, meaning like unfolding something new, because already there is no setup for this. You don't have a setup for something very, very bullish here. Meaning if you are in 1-2-1-2 here, it's very, very low possibility. Okay, so yeah, so here is even, I think, let me check just one thing. If we have 0.38 here, no, here we go. We're starting from there. We don't have 0.38 for a 1-2, so starting from there, you're not much higher possibility it's a wave B, because you took only 0.23. Meaning A, B, C, whether finished short or the wave C is still unfolding. During this unfolding of a wave C and ending diagonal, you might see the alt season unfolding. That's very simple. And this is how it happened before, by the way. If you compare the charts, as I mentioned, go back for it and you will see it. So I hope that this question is answered because it's the most complicated question. And how to explain it takes too much information. And someone just comes in and how do you expect altcoins to go very high and Bitcoin go to 70K? That is a scenario already there. That is still a scenario where Bitcoin can get some higher, but it's not necessarily to be like very, very bullish. Okay, guys, so yeah, I get this question many, many times, and yeah, so this is the thing, guy. So let's continue with the chat here. Ted SPX 6000 is already in our main list here, so we have it definitely. Yep. So Ted, you're very welcome, and Yatri Syrup, Syrup. Okay. I think we never did this before. This is the first time I hear it. Dom Arable, welcome, buddy. Nice to see you, man. Adam TRB already taken. WLFI. WLFI, what is that? We're gonna see. For Epsilon, okay. Odin, sound good. Eldroy CRV, which I don't like this chart so much, but yes, we're gonna see. We're gonna take a look. If that is the case, then what would be the bottom for that bearish scenario? The same area, guys. The same area for Bitcoin. Never expect for Bitcoin that you might break this area here. Sorry, well, where I am. What is the wave 4? This one here. Sorry, guys. I thought this wave 4 and we are another time frame. So yeah, this one. Okay, so this area is the I would call it 0. Okay, this is a reset. I'm not expecting to see anyway Bitcoin ever, never, ever, whatever below this area, guys. It's done. For Bitcoin, it's done. This area, this is a 0. Okay, for me, it's a 0 for Bitcoin below 58K, or let's say, okay, the bottom of it, which is 51K. Okay, never. Bitcoin is okay. Let's say I don't know what's gonna happen. Like something destroys Bitcoin. I don't know. Fundamentally, can be, but I think, in my opinion, this is a 0 for Bitcoin. You are starting a new how to say, a new life, I would say, for Bitcoin from there. Okay, there is no possibility currently to move to below this area for Bitcoin, below 50K. Imagine. So 50K would be like, oh man, I bought Bitcoin on 50K. It's like you bought it from zero. All right. So this is the idea. Yep. So this area is very, very hard to be broken. Therefore, the bearish here as an expanding flat, whether this expanding flat will still unfold the wave C over there, well, don't forget that you still have, look guys, here we go. Your 1.38 is not hit for this wave B, meaning you still have capacity to move up, even to move a little bit up, this like to move a little bit, overshoot it. So basically in 1, 2, 3, for example, let's say wave 3 is gonna hit the 1.38. Yes, it's gonna hit it. And then 4 and a 5 overshoot it a little bit and then it dropped down. Yep, so this is very likely as well. Unless you move in this ending diagonal, the big one, sorry, this one. Yeah, this one is bullish a little bit more, which it can be, of course, yeah, decisive a little bit. But interesting is to break the channel here, the channeling. That's why I had the channeling, by the way. So it's very interesting to break it. If we break the channel here, okay, I might bring this scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unfolding here, which is bullish. But guess what, guys? If that happens, honestly, you don't want it. You don't want this scenario. I mean, for me, of course, I mean, it's not what I want, but I don't like it that it happens. Why? Because if this happens, meaning your wave 1 is gonna end up here, and this is ugly. That means a new bear market. A new bear market meaning 2 years of dropping down in very annoying corrective structure. Yep, so while if you are there right now, if you're gonna finish below this channel in ending diagonal somehow like this, well, your wave 1 is finished there. It's your corrective market, already finished. Yep. You still have this aggressive move toward the downside. All right. Give us your primary scenario that you think most likely it is. Mac, is this live or recorded? No, you're live, bro. We are real. We are in reality now. Yes, so my primary, yes, I'm gonna give you when I start analysis. Anyway, I already analyzed Bitcoin even in the intro, guys, and still filling the special request. So, MG, welcome, buddy. Nice to see you, man. Glad to have you recovered. Yes, I'm there. I'm back. I'm back. All right. Sai, we have for Sai, yes, interesting to look at Sai for there. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you, buddy. Our new member also in Discord. Nice to see you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Let's see Prime. Right, so Prime. Mac, okay. Did you ask for any special request? No. Epsilon, if 50K is the bottom, I am not selling what I bought when it was at 16K. Wow, Epsilon, if you bought at 60K, man, you should be very rich right now. Yeah, of course, buddy. Man, 60K, 16K is a good one. Yeah, Psy is already taken. Can you do East? Of course, East is already in. Oh, East Classic. Okay, East Classic. I think it's a special one. Okay, we can take a look at it. What's wrong with me? I'm writing everything wrong. Saras, welcome, buddy. Our member in Discord as well. Nice to see you, buddy. So let's start, guys. We're not gonna have so many special requests. Maybe 1 or 2 more maximum. All right. So, and of course, if you already request one, please leave, of course, the space for someone else. So we're gonna keep 2 spaces here for of course, more special requests. Let's start, guys. So basically, I already explained Bitcoin anyway during the introduction, but yeah. So basically, what I'm looking at right now, of course, is this channeling. Of course, regarding the channel, it will decide if we are still bullish or we are in a corrective wave. If we break this base channel toward the upside, okay, it's a wave 5 here unfolding as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as explained with this only bullish scenario probably. Of course, this wave 5 can be there, guys, okay? It's not necessarily to follow my path. The path is simply just to for the idea. But it can be a wave 5 somehow like that, okay? So it can break out. If that happens, okay, we're bullish. We bring our label to here, wave 1. You don't want this because we might start, of course, a new bear market, which it might be, again, those bear markets which are very long zigzags, yeah? Which I don't like it, yeah? So, but it's still fine. Okay, well, that is the market. This is how it works. However, better for us, for everyone, just to finish a wave 1 here and keep just moving into an ending diagonal beneath, of course, this base channel. That will unfold the ABC later on, sooner or later, because you might still be in this wave B here, unfolding, because anyway, you can see clearly, by the way, that the A is longer than the wave C. The wave C is very short. Therefore, the wave C can be longer in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay? If this happens, meaning an A, B, and a C, it's still, of course, can overshoot a little bit here and then moving down. But if we overshoot to 130k, I would say 130k is your bullish scenario, guys. Okay, so let's just be clear. So you're allowed to overshoot this a little bit, of course, above the 126 here. But I believe like 130k, it might, of course, get out of the channel. So yeah, that might unfold, of course, the wave 5, which is bullish here. So we have to accept it, of course. I mean, we want this as an expanding flat because this is going to give a better opportunity for later. But yeah, it's not as we want always, right? It depends. Okay, so these are the possibilities, guys, for higher prices in case we get higher prices. So if you're wondering, okay, YKG was so much bearish and so on, because, guys, the market can reverse at any time. And when it wants to show, of course, some strengths, it can show it, okay? And when it shows this, we have our scenario always ready. Even when I was bearish, I had those scenarios always in the videos, right? In every single bearish video, I already mentioned, of course, the bullish. And where you might still have upper prices. And this is our testing area. So I mentioned already on the lower time frame. So let's move inside, guys, now. I already mentioned, here we go, it's still there, testing area, all right? We are inside this testing area, and it means we're gonna test it because there is a possibility to move for higher from there, all right? And here we go, it has started to show some strengths, but of course, we're not yet, of course, 100% bullish or looking for higher right now, because we still have some testing areas here to watch. What does it mean on the lower time frame, guys? So let's walk step by step. I try always, guys, to do this chronological scenario after this scenario. I give the priority for the first scenario, and then when broken, I move to the next one, right? And this is how I give priority and how I give, of course, highest possibility and so on. Right, I do this also the same with the stock. I'm gonna do this especially here on for Bitcoin. So the next scenario right now that you have in hand, we have, of course, potential 5 waves down or triple 1-2s, 1-2, 1-2, and 1-2. Currently, because of the price action did not left the blue box yet, which is, of course, a perfect fib level for a wave 2 here in an A, B, and a C, which it looks like a perfect A, B, and a C, somehow 5 waves for a wave C. If this happens and we move down, now if we continue downward, guys, there is a possibility for triple 1-2s, meaning we're bearish. Very simple. Like regarding or regardless to what I was just saying in the introduction, okay, this is a bullish scenario. Don't get confused. I'm explaining the bullish scenario. What if that happens And if the altcoins are going to be very bullish, they might influence Bitcoin. How? In which scenarios? That was it in the introduction. But currently, the micro levels always leads the macro level. Okay? If we are still in the micro level, still bearish, so I have to be tending to be more bearish than bullish. Okay? Currently, the priority right now, where are we exactly? And the price action, what it says, we are in the fib level for a wave 2 in an ABC expanding flat, meaning you might still be in 1112s here and dropping massively downward. Unless you take the confirmation for higher, meaning touching the 886, giving less possibility for a 1-2, but not eliminating it, but 90% eliminating it. You still have 10% here to unfold wave 3, but higher possibility to take the high. And once you take the high, this is a 100% confirmation, of course, that you don't have 1112s. But are we bullish? I mean, we eliminated this scenario in 1112. But are we bullish? Of course not. Of course not yet, because you still have the next scenario, which is 5 waves down as a wave 1. And you might get, of course, a bigger A, B, and a C here for a wave 2, which is the next blue box between the 0.38, 0.5 fib level taken from the wave 1, 2, and then dropping down for a wave 3. Now breaking this toward the upside, and of course it depends on the structure, because if you start to see a structure 5 ways, okay guys, all right, now it's time to consider the market direction toward the upside, giving higher possibility, shifting the things, right? Because right now the direction of the market is downward, your 5 waves is down, but once you get the 5 waves up here, you're shifting toward the upside, giving directly highest probability to move for a bullish scenario or bullish trend or bullish swing here, right? Or bullish possibility. And in this case scenario, if we get kind of like 5 ways structure, okay, we have to consider our bullish scenarios, which of course given in the introduction, whether you are finishing ending diagonal for a wave C in an expanding flat, or you're finishing an ending diagonal major wave F5 as a bullish. That's it. So therefore, currently I cannot confirm that we're not bearish. Okay? Not yet, guys. Not before breaking this area. And we might still be, of course, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 downward. Let's move even much more micro level here, because someone asked for it. 15-minute chart. If you are in an A, B, and a C here, if your wave C is unfolding somehow as a kind of like a 1, 2, well, yeah, you have a problem. You start to see a problem here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5 might be very longer, right? And very longer than wave 3. Let me check also, just to double check here. Is it 1-to-1? Well, it is exactly 1-to-1 fib level. Okay, it's exactly at the 1-to-1 fib level. So, but don't forget that you anyway took even higher. Now, what does it mean this? If you are in a wave C here, why are we still looking for higher? And that's because you have to shift internally here to several 1-2s probably. If we are really in several 1-2s here, and you're looking for higher, meaning this is your low there. If this is my low, therefore I have to read this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I have to give this wave to this impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very simple. Somehow, this is what's going to happen. And if this happens, now, of course, it can be several 1-2s here, but don't forget that you have now 4 1-2s, which is not really nice to see. I mean, if you are in several 1-2s, what is your wave 3? Why it is not unfolding? Unless it should unfold right now. So if we see the wave 3, a wave 3 start to unfold massively, especially getting out of this scenario as a 1-2 here, right? We move toward the downside from here, probably. But if we see a wave 3 moving towards the upside, taking the 886, definitely, of course, this is a confirmation. We might be in several 1-2s. And we might, yes, we might start to shift, of course, bullish, giving higher probability for bullish. But of course, never pass an area without a testing. Okay, so we're gonna retest. So this is the idea with Bitcoin, what is going on right now. We're still, of course, in the bearish area, knowing that, okay, there is a here like question mark, what the hell is going on? Like, are those several 1-2s? If they are, where is the wave 3? It should unfold. So if we don't get it today, because you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in case this is what's gonna happen. This is your 1-2 there. If we don't get it, like during the stream, after the stream, tonight, we should get it. Okay. If we don't get it and we break this area, okay, we still, of course, in bearish. Okay, guys, so far. That's it regarding Bitcoin. All right, so let's watch those areas, this one, and then we decide and we confirm a reversal for bullish trend here. All right, guys, I need to mute a little bit. All right, back. Sorry, guys. So let's move on. We might have, what do we have next? Of course, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance as well at the same time, what the Bitcoin dominance is doing here. So the Bitcoin dominance, we are still ranging here. Of course, we're still ranging as expected. Now, this range drone is very big. It's not necessarily to be very big like this, of course. But basically, this is what I'm expecting, because you might hit the 0.23 here simply. But I still see a little bit more ranges, yeah? I'm not really sure that it's gonna, move directly right now toward the downside. Probably can be. If this happens, well, okay, it might be the bull run unfolding. Maybe it doesn't need the same range that it already did before in the history here. Yeah, so I'm looking at these ranges here. These ones, okay? So you don't have it yet here, okay? You don't have it. The price is a little bit much more clearer somehow, even is becoming clearer. I don't know how, but yeah, the candles are becoming clearer as it was before. Before it was a little bit more volatile. Here it is a little bit more steady. I don't know. So you got some ranges every time before really dropping downward. So I'm wondering if we're gonna get the same. Okay, so some range here and then dropping down. That's all what I can say for the dominance, guys. The dominance, by the way, I already mentioned this in the Discord, is not a chart to be really accurately and precisely be analyzed with Elliott wave, because sometimes it doesn't really work. Okay, sometimes it's not applicable to have Elliott wave on the dominance. Just to mention, guys, that it's not the 100% always that it happens. Okay, guys. Right, so let's move for the next one, and let's put the timing, by the way. I always forget the timing in the beginning. So we're gonna take a look at Ethereum at 39 minutes. All right. Okay, give me just 3 seconds. All right, hydration. Okay, Ethereum. Let's see Ethereum. This giant. Okay, I mentioned today in Ethereum in our Discord. Well, I already mentioned this even before looking at the chart. I just took a look a little bit on it. But I mentioned today for Ethereum because it might be very, very bullish. Where is it here? So for Ethereum, I was mentioning, okay, finished ending diagonal wave 5 because we finished 5 waves down, and with a failure to take the low. Yeah, so we couldn't took the low as an ABC. I'm gonna explain it as well, turning it into a running flat, a signal of reversal, failing to take the required fib levels, which means an extension for a wave 3. Yes. So what does it mean? an extension for a wave 3. For this one, I'm going 4-hour chart to show you what do I mean. Because in Ethereum, guys, because in Ethereum we are in potential 1, 2, 1, 2, and that because your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is finished there, or a wave 1, right? Currently, we're looking for an ABC corrective wave, and we couldn't reach it, finishing 5 waves down, failing to take the low, meaning turning this expanding flat into a running flat. And when turning this into a running flat, meaning this is a kind of a signal for a reversal for the market here. And reversal for the market before reaching the minimum required fib level for a wave 2. What does this mean? It is simply doing an extension for a wave 3. And that means this is your wave 3 here. There is no 1, 2, probably. I'm going to keep it just for later, but just to explain what it might happen. This is still your wave 3 extending toward the upside, meaning here you might get a 1, 2, another 1, 2, and another 1, 2 here, and then moving toward the upside. And this, because of course it is an extent, or it can be a 1, 2, 3, wave 4, and wave 5 is gonna be, of course, very extended, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish a wave 3. How about that? Very interesting. So I start to smell the extension here in two ways, whether you are in several 1, 2s here, or you are in a 1, 2, 3, short wave 3, wave 4 given the same, and the wave 5 is unfolding right now in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we take the fib levels from a wave 1 here, you will see that perfectly hit. The 0.38, 0.5 even fib level hit. So I can call a 1, 2 very easily here. Therefore, the possibility here is shifting for higher because I start to get the signal internally on the micro level. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is a signal of a 1, 2 continuation for higher prices. So we might be very, very extended here for Ethereum. By all means, let's change the count. What it might happen. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Of course, I can bring it back at any time if the price will show the negative. But what it might happen here is that you have an extended wave 5 toward the upside. This wave 1, I'm gonna remove it. This is true an ABC. Okay, this is an ABC. I'm gonna keep it in magenta. And currently, this I'm gonna upgrade it to orange brackets like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and internally right now you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And here you go. This is your wave 5 unfolding toward the upside, and it might finish wave 5 in the orange, might finish a wave 3 in the blue, wave 4, wave 5 towards higher prices. By all means, in a bigger view on the daily, because this makes much more sense on the daily. On the daily, you have this scenario to unfold. After a big W, X, and a Y. You're looking for 1, 2, and that's why it's not possible to be in another 1, 2 anymore. So I'm going to remove it. I'm simply looking for a wave 3 to be extended. And the wave 3 is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 extended wave 5 in gray. Here you go. Meaning this target is going to be taken. If we bring exactly our count here on the lower time frame, yes, it's going to match perfectly. Wave 3 with a wave 3 with the target. Yep. So basically I'm looking for the 8,000, 6,500, $8,000 for Ethereum just in a wave 3. Now in Confluence, by the way, if we take the wave 1 here, wave 1, okay, as a wave 3 impulse, you will see that you hit already the 1.27, sorry. You might seek after the 1.618 minimum target anyway. Yeah, so if we are in a wave 3 here. So this one too, even you did not reach the 1.618. So very understandable if we are in an extended wave 5 here. Very understandable. And what I'm expecting here, honestly, well, it can be, guys. Yeah, it can be a 2.618. Because when you get an extended wave 5, normally, you might get very, very sharp one. And you might move, of course, very high. So, well, I don't want to be a moon boy, but yeah, just keep it in mind. It can be in 11,500 for Ethereum. Very interesting. But let's watch the 6,000 first, of course. 6,000 is the most common. This is my next blue box. Don't forget, this is only and only a wave 3. And that means, of course, you're going to finish wave 3, then having a wave 4 and a 5, meaning still very likely the 8,000. Great. Dubai Fitness algorithm. And we have before, okay, guys, I already mentioned, so if you're joining very new, we still have 2 spots for the special request because we have already so much to explain. And it has been a long time, so I have to, of course, explain most of the things. So we're gonna, of course, walk with it step by step. 7 a.m. here in California for Epsilon. Wow, very early. It's I admit it is annoying to hear my voice at 7 a.m. Sorry, buddy, for this. Mac, 3 minutes 20 in England, Birmingham. Wow. You have 1 hour before us. So Germany, it is 4 hours 35 minutes right now. Nice to have you all, guys, from here, from everywhere. I strongly agree with this scenario. 5 waves down, correction, and down again. Yes, also can be very likely. It can be, of course, very likely. You mean Bitcoin in a big wave 1, 2? Yes, also very likely. Because the direction right now, 5 ways down, meaning the direction of the market is downward until it prove the opposite, right? Currently, it didn't prove any opposite scenario so far. Until it give us, of course, I will make sure to tell you guys. Could you do Doge? Yes. Okay, that is the first request, which is it has been a long time we didn't do. TG, welcome, buddy. Can we take a look? It is very interesting to take a look also at WIF. And Uxi, welcome, buddy. Tau is already there for you, so that is a good one. Dot, yeah, I prefer to not do it today because, of course, we're full and we already have Tau for you, so it is there. Dubai Fitness algorithm, well, maybe next time, buddy. I'm gonna keep it there. Maybe we just take a sneak peek at it, but I don't promise. Ahmad Bilarti. Brother, just 3 seconds on BONK. Okay, again, it's just a sneak peek here. Dermot. Yes, we're gonna see this, Ahmad. Dermot Assi. Okay. I'm in Australia. Cool. All right. In Australia, 12:35. Wow. It's nice to have all of you guys from all the world. That's really cool. I love it. From Australia to USA to England to very nice. You're all welcome, guys. All right, guys. So that's it for today. We don't take anything else, guys. I'm very sorry. Well, near we gonna just sneak peek again because it's one of the main ones. But that's it, guys. I'm very sorry, guys. All right, so let's move on with Solana. Solana at 49 minutes. Okay, Solana is also a really crazy scenario. If that works, really, that is massive bullish. So we're gonna see. Well, with Solana, Very, very interesting. But before explaining this, let me explain a little bit in a bigger view what it might be the things here. So, as you got used to Solana videos always, in the daily analysis, I always mention that we need this 3 ways down, right? I always mention that we need those 3 ways down, knowing that this move up is not finished yet because at least the 1-to-1 fib level, and it can extend to an expanding flat ABC, right? A, B, and a C. So therefore, this possibility is still there, even to take a new highs, yeah. But still corrective, can be still corrective in an A, B, and a C, dropping down here, hitting the blue box, moving very massively. However, because I see a lot of bullish sentiments there, honestly. Okay, I'm talking right now. You know me, guys. When I'm bearish, I say it's bearish. But now the things has reversed. What can I do? It's the market. It's crypto here. So I have to look like sometimes. Yeah, you may think, okay, this guy is hallucinating. Yesterday he was very bearish. Today he's very bullish. Well, it's a price action. This is how the price action do. So now, yes, the sentiments are very, very bullish for Solana. I'm going to explain inside it and why. But I'm afraid from something here that unfolds something different from the 3 ways that I already mention all the time, because it is priority, of course. But currently, with this price action, what a reversal here. I mean, guys, the market is really incredible. This market is really unbelievable. How it flipped the things, everything in just 1 second. So basically, if this happens in that second that I'm talking about it, which we're gonna see it inside it, if that happened, we might see even a bullish scenario higher, okay? Higher than an expanding flat, meaning, I think most of you saw this scenario before. I never talked about it so much. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna explain it here. I don't find it. So I'm gonna explain it here because I'm gonna lay it down also for a new one. So basically what I'm talking about here, what if wave 5 still extending after wave 4? 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. I had to cough. All right. So what if we have a wave 4, wave 5? What if? So, and if this happens, because I see a lot of bullish sentiments here, it start to flip again to this scenario. So as you can see, guys, I very rarely mention this. I remember that I mentioned it many times, but very rare until I get the signal. Okay, and the signal right now, I got it. So if this signal is gonna be confirmed and unfold like a huge wave 3, as I'm seeing for the next price action, 4-5 and a big 4-5, well, I have no other option rather than calling this a wave 5 after an expanding flat wave 4, and of course still unfolding a bullish scenario here, which it did not change anything with the main and the daily scenario. It is the same, but simply you still, of course, in a 1-2, big 1-2, 3-4-5, 4-5, or you are in a big leading diagonal, or you are in an ABC looking for wave B and then wave C. It's the same thing, okay? The same thing. Nothing has changed, but this is alternative here. And it might happen, okay? So currently, if this happens and we break the 1-to-1 fib level, and I see like very massive wave 3 breaking the 1-to-1 fib level, I'm gonna call it somehow. Okay, I'm gonna call a wave 5 toward the upside. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about over there. Now let's move inside it to see what is the craziness that I'm talking about here. I was afraid of this scenario to call it because everyone will think I'm crazy, but obviously now it is happening. So if we are in 1-2, you might be in 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Triple 1-2s, why not ending diagonal and wave 2? Well, it can be also like leading diagonal wave 1, having ABC running flat wave 2, and you move very high. So whether you are in a leading diagonal 1-2 here, very high wave 3 after double 1-2, or you are in a big wave 1-2 and smaller 1-2s here, and this is your ABC wave 2 in the blue scenario. Okay, now if we take the fib levels, well, they are already there. The fib levels taken from the wave 1 as a leading diagonal, you can see that 0.38 is not hit. Okay, very clearly. And that's why it is the crazy scenario, which is 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Because we didn't reach the minimum requirement target, even on the linear. Okay, your ABC did not smell it. Okay, so 1-2, 1-2, 1, and a 2, and because this is a perfect wave 1, ABC wave 2, and then explosion, and obviously we're moving for higher. Here we go. We're impulsive. Wave 4 did not interfere with the zone 1. This is a wave 3 unfolding, and 4 and a 5. So yeah, that's the thing, how the things are shifting just in a between one night, guys. Okay, just by seeing ABC failing to take the low, and that means of course failure of bearish trend here and reversal. This reversal was marked by an impulse confirmation, and yeah, so what I'm looking for Solana, therefore, it's really crazy, but okay. Confirmation for higher was expected above the 1.38. If you remember, I mentioned this. Because I saw this scenario already there. Remember, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and I told you, okay, are we in a wave 3? Is it gonna be crazy, or is it an ABC? And I'm gonna watch the 1.38. If I break decisively above it, and that's why I have 222, meaning it's very bullish. And it appeared, okay, yeah, the things are bearish, guys. Remember, I mentioned, okay, we're bearish. And now I'm bullish again because, yeah, you will think I'm hallucinating, right? But because, I mean, the market give us, of course, a reversal signal, which I have to share it with you, and I have to be bullish right now. Very simple. And here we go. Now, confirmation again is lower. Simply, even not the 1.38, simply taking the high. If we take the 218 here, very likely that we continue and proceed massively toward the upside for Solana. Okay, so that was it for Solana. I don't see any signal of bearish right now. Even if you are bearish, you cannot be really bearish. I mean, this is already 5 ways up, guys, on the micro. The direction on the micro is already up. So how can I say it's bearish? On the macro, it is up. And even on the ultra macro here is up. So, yeah, it's very clear. No financial advice, of course, guys. Be careful. Everything, trade safe, always. Let's move faster because we need, of course, to finish the list. So SUI, for SUI, of course, the same things are starting to appear here as a signal of reversal. The same as explained with Solana, I see the same as well on SUI, meaning if we were in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we already have our bull run here as a wave 1, right? Now, I'm looking for an expanding, why I'm saying expanding. I'm looking for an A, B, and a C towards the downside, right? Which it should be a zigzag, A, B, and a C. Now, the things are that a wave C has to be 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, you got, of course, the 1, 2, 3, probably wave 4. So in this blue box, I'm going to zoom in and, let's make this less for you guys. It's too much crowded here. Let's reduce the things and let's keep the, here we go. All right, so what if now, if we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So these are the perfect fib levels for a wave 4 in a diagonal. But the question mark is, why are we so impulsive? Because if you are looking for this blue box here, and in a wave 4, it has to be simply a zigzag. Now, it can be, of course, an A, B, and a C, and this wave C is unfolding as an impulse. We're going to test it. If we break this and we move for higher, and especially this trend line taken from here to there, okay, which is your leading diagonal, your ending diagonal. If we break it, this is a 100% confirmation we're bullish. If we drop down, we might still be in a wave 5. And then bullish again. Hitting the blue box as expected, and then bullish again. But to mention that we cannot be bullish from there, of course we can be. We can be very bullish from there, because you have W, X, and a Y. The wave Y is there. I'm going to put it in blue to be remarkable. Here we go. W, X, and a Y. In a wave 2 here. Okay. I'm going to remove those small things. It's so annoying. All right. Or you are in a big wave 1, 2 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Yeah, so if we finish a wave Y there with a wave 2, very likely that it can be the scenario. Now, of course, you still have this bearish scenario still working. We're still testing area here. We're still in a potential downtrend. Okay, we don't have really 5 ways yet. And you have a potential diagonal. Currently, we are in the perfection for a wave 4. You're still probably looking for this wave 5 to be finished. Only if we get the signal breaking out this channel. Okay, I'm bullish. I'm would say 80% bullish. Okay, 80%. Currently, I'm still 50-50. For Sui, I'm still 50 or 60% maybe. It depends on the lower time frame. We're gonna see it, but not yet very high probability to be bullish. Okay, so these are the things. However, in my point of view, if you want to take this as a bull run, whatever, you could take it from anywhere from there toward the upside. Why? Of course, no financial advice. But for me, if I don't have, I'm tired to, for example, to follow the price up and downs and so on, you can just take it once, whatever you want it in this area, because sooner or later it's moving for higher. Yep, so this is the thing. Of course, expect when you do a trade, have your risk management. Okay, what if it moves down and then move up? So you know what I mean. If you are, of course, professional traders, you know what I mean. Near already taken. Ron, hi KG, Matic. Sorry, buddy, it's full for today. I'm very, very sorry. Dubai Fitness, can you write down ADA for next time? Well, anyway, it's gonna be deleted because I use this list every day, buddy, for stocks. So the next time for the crypto is gonna be in the weekend. Until that time is gonna be very far. Unless we decide to move on with a live stream every day. Same as for the stocks, because I do this for the stocks on a daily basis, by the way, live stream. If I'm gonna do this for the crypto as well, it can be. Maybe we start with the crypto in the morning, because stocks live stream are always between 1:30 and 2. So maybe we do the crypto between 11 and 12, probably. You tell me, guys. Would you like to have a live stream like this every day for 1 hour, rather than having videos? I don't know. We can keep videos, for example, to update the intradays. But probably, yes, it can be a possibility. Gold, please. Anchor, you mean the gold, the real gold, the XAU USD? Or you mean the gold as a crypto? Is there something gold as crypto? It should be, I think. I think there is something like this. Gold USD, not the XAU. Yeah, if you mean this one, it's something like not trusted. Sorry, buddy. And anyway, we don't have any space anymore, so sorry, very sorry. MG, on Sui, where you have wave Y ending, I wonder if wave Y ended before, and then we are in ABC expanded flat. Yes, this is a possibility. Yes. Also, the expanding flat meaning the wave 4 here, the wave 4. So yes, it can be. MG is asking, what if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is very logic, by the way, and it is my counting in the beginning. I just changed it by mistake. It is my original one, and ABC your wave 4. Yes. Mac. Good idea. A recap every day. Crypto will be popular. Well, yeah, I was thinking about it anyway. So let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe yes, maybe I can move with this thing. Like try to make a live stream for crypto every morning. Making everything like in once Bitcoin, Ethereum, at least the main ones, you know, like Sui, Render, FET, and so on. Get some, do some special requests, very small amount, let's say 3, 4, and a 5 special request, and that's it. And I think we can do this probably in 1 hour. So it should not take more than 1 hour, or 1 hour and 10 minutes, something like this. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you like it. If you like it like this, if you like this plan, let me know in the comments. Okay, Anchor, you mean XAU, buddy? We are in the crypto channel here, but you're very welcome as well. The gold XAU USD is always on the stocks and commodities, all right, the channel. So you can find it over there. It's KG Trading Stocks, and you can find the gold there. It's one of the main updates that we do every day, and that is daily, intraday, and even daily close for it every day. So yep, because I'm a gold trader recently as well. Yeah, so this is the thing also. Mac will look forwards to it. Yes, sure. I will try like today, rather than today at 4, we do it in the morning. Maybe that would be much more. NG Anchor AKG does a video on gold every day. Yes, that's true. Thank you, MG, very much. All right. Okay, guys, let's move on. FET. For FET at 1 hour 8 minutes. We're very late, by the way. But I miss you guys. I miss to chat with you. So that is a thing. If we don't finish the list today, it's fine, because I have to go in almost half hour today. But we're gonna try our best. So sorry, guys. If it gets interrupted, we're gonna continue it later, definitely. So basically for FET, we have a 1, 2 here, potentially wave 1. We have WX and a Y. So this WX and a Y might be here, of course, so finished like a wave 2, probably. Don't forget that you might finish a kind of 3 waves down here, because you have 3 waves already, 3 waves up, 3 waves down. Can be a WX and a Y, or still, of course, in this ending diagonal in a wave C. So basically, the fib levels for a wave 4, which it is unfolding right now, has to be tested over there. Okay, so wave 4, wave 5 might still be very likely, guys. We cannot be yet very bullish. Despite that, the 15-minute chart here is looking kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't forget that you need ABC here. Okay, so it's very, very likely to see also impulses there. Okay, we cannot be very, very bullish yet. Yep, so these are the things. Let me check my just trade. Oh shit. Sorry guys. Okay, good. Everything is fine. All right, so basically we are in a zigzag ABC. All right, so this is still possibly, unless we break it, of course, and if we break it, we might, of course, we might be, of course, bullish there and finished wave Y. Okay, so this is regarding FET. There is nothing to add for FET. It's very slow. It's very, I would say, not really so aggressive, with the movement. So the things are very clearly corrective. Here is the aggressivity, which is, of course, your volatile wave 1. And here is your slow correction. Therefore, I'm still looking for higher sooner or later, whether with one more low or without it. Okay, that is regarding FET, guys. Let's see render as well. So 1 hour 11. So for the render as well, on the lower time frame, well, render, I'm gonna reduce a little bit the things here. Okay, so the render, if you are here in a triangle, don't forget it. Okay, if we are in A, B, C, D, E, but this is bearish, don't forget this. So we might be in a wave E, moving towards the upside and then dropping down. Yeah, so in both case scenario, A, B, C, D, E, boom. You might be in a 1, 2, another 1, 2. Now your wave 2 can be finished. Why? Because you have 3 waves down, definitely W, X, and Y in 3 waves, and then finish 3 waves again. Unless you are in a wave C, also ending diagonal. So guys, as you can see, the things are repeating right now, right? For most of the coins. So no need to explain it like very in detail. Obviously, this might be your wave 4. You might be in an ABC, but basically what is different here in render on the 15-minute chart, that you might have here an A. Obviously, this is your triangle wave B, and you start to unfold 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What is very clear is that you have a triangle wave B. What does this make difference, KG? It makes a lot of difference. It means you cannot be a wave 2. It is a wave B. And when you are in a wave B, you are in an ABC, and you might be in a wave 4. So somehow render gave us already a clue here what it might be the next price action. Okay, that is a very interesting one. So if broken, however, you will say, okay, KG, what the hell? You said it's a wave B. Okay, there is also probabilities here that it might be playing as W, X, and a Y here. Can be. All right, so, but how you can consider this, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so yeah, I don't see it, guys. I see this as potential A, B, C, D, E finished here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, much higher possibility for the triangle rather than W, X, and Y. So, but the market decides at the end what it wants. But basically, as price reading here, I see ABC, and we move downward again. Great. Render injective. Injective, very also bullish, is one of the best performers after Ethereum and Solana. Mac, since your live stream started, I made $300 on Ethereum. Okay, buddy, it's you what you did. It's not the live stream, but glad that you did it, buddy. And of course, trade safe always. And good to know. All right, and let's see injective. Yes, injective. So same as for every coin. Yeah, every coin You can be in a wave Y in W, X, and a Y, knowing that injective did not took the low. And then we still, of course, probably in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal, which it might still, of course, unfold downward. This ending diagonal as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be possible because you are currently in the perfect fib levels for a wave 4. By the way, let's make it less. No need for this. We are in the perfect fib level for a wave 4 here. What is the wave 4? Over there. Okay. And then wave 5. Internally, if we move 15-minute chart, are we very corrective? Yes. I mean, just by looking at this, spike here, obviously this is your expanding flat as an A, B, and a C here, and then you start, of course, a move towards the upside for a wave C. Obviously, this wave C is moving by force somehow, meaning, of course, a little bit corrective here, much more than bullish. Yep, so that's it for injective. All of them shows the same price, same scenarios, guys. Whether you are bullish in a WX and a Y finished, or you are still in an ending diagonal wave 4. Now, currently, this shows a little bit a potential of corrective ABC on injective and render in much more higher possibility. And that means, of course, wave 5 might still unfold, and probably most of them might follow, right? So, because they are all influenced by each other at the end, the crypto, that's true. So virtuals, for virtuals is a little bit different here. Finally, we see something different, right? So for virtuals, we see, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1. Now, you might be also in WX and a Y. So not so much difference, but only the structure is a little bit in shape different. But you might still be in 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and 3 ways down. Okay, so A, B, and a C, it's a zigzag. And because I see here a very high amount of volume and, of course, like a move towards the upside impulsive, we hit the blue box. We're very close for the 1-to-1 fib level anyway, which is which it was my target. So I expect virtual to move for higher, guys, somehow. Do we have a potential one more low in an A, B, and a C? Your wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Can be. Still can be, yes. Still can be that this is your wave 3. A wave 4 might still unfold. So the same scenario might still be there, okay? Might still be there, guys. So let me move inside it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, wow. Okay. Virtuals is showing a little bit of potential here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is a leading diagonal here. So it's just double 1, 2. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But very interesting. I mean, yeah. A, B, and a C. Can be. Okay. So let's watch the fib levels, by the way. Let's not just talk by... If we have a wave 4, your wave 4 is there. Oh, wow. We're very close anyway. Okay, so be careful. It might be your A, B, and a C. The leading diagonal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of wave C. Be careful. Okay. And that means, of course, here, this is your A, B, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in diagonal. 1 second, I need to mute. All right. Yep. So Jeremy, KG, can you do a quick update for BTC 15-minute chart, please? Because of the last pump, we just did the Bitcoin, but I don't know if you mean right now. Is that a pump? Okay, yes, you mean this one. Interesting. Well, it's the same analysis, guys. I mean, you don't need the 15-minute chart here. The 15-minute chart is simply showing a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and definitely this might be, of course, also on 1 hour chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning, with this pump, we're taking, of course, the 886 very close for it, and we're getting closer to invalidate simply, of course, the 1, 2 here for Bitcoin. So if we're invalidating this one too, meaning of course next priority scenario is opening here for 5 waves down, wave 2, and then dropping down. Again, unless it fails. Okay? When it fails, okay, then I say it has failed. Right? But currently, it's very interesting that these 1112s are getting credits, more probabilities. Crazy. If this happens, yes, everything is going higher, but still expected, guys. Still expected. So we're still gonna test the area. We're gonna test the target, the fibs. Oh, look, the market sometimes it looks like very, very aggressive, and suddenly once it reach an area, it simply drop down, regardless to how much aggressive it looks like, and a lot of 1-2s and so on. So don't get always excited, guys, because it just wreck you up. It has wrecked me so many times this time, guys. Sorry, I'm adjusting my position. It was a very, very tricky market this month, and even for me, I faced a lot of reversals. Yeah. Of course, I managed to get out with not so big losses and so on, and with risk management and so on. But at the end, it was not really profitable for me. So because it's not like always like when you get an impulse towards the upside wave 3, it's not necessarily to continue wave 4-5. This is what it was doing the whole month. Yeah. With each impulse moving toward the upside, wave 3, boom, invalidation. Wave 3, invalidation. And this was, of course, a little bit horrible. Because don't forget that I rely so much on a wave 3 in my analysis because it defines the direction of the market. And each time, of course, it makes a wave 3, oh, we're bullish. And then invalidation, oh, we're bearish. And then it does the same. Oh, we're bullish. So it's so annoying. And of course, even for many of you, you will see, okay, this guy is crazy or something. So that is the thing. Right. SPX. 1 hour 22. Okay, so SPX. Oh, okay, yes. Finally, different scenario. Finally. We have, because it's boring a little bit. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4 and a 5 in a wave 3. And then, of course, we're looking for this wave 4. Now, this wave 4 went deeper, of course, than the blue box expected here. And even the target of a wave 1 there. But, yeah, we have to be careful with it. Okay, yes, we have to be careful with it. It might be a signal here of something 5 ways down. Let me read the price action, guys. Just 1 second. Okay, it's a leading diagonal in impulses. Yeah. Okay, it's a leading diagonal in impulses, so we gotta be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3, wave 4 interfering, meaning you are in a diagonal here. Knowing that wave 3 is longer than wave 1, which is kind of like a question mark always. And based, well, actually, guys, after the research, Elliott Wave International did not really confirm that if wave 3 is longer than the wave 1, it can be considered, of course, a leading diagonal or contracting diagonal. So it's like a debate. It's a kind of like some analyst proposes, and they did not really disagree. But officially, it is not. Officially, as per Elliott, the wave 3 should not be longer. Knowing honestly that based on my experience as well, analyzing everything every day, honestly, it works. Yeah, it is working when you get to wave 3. But very important in my opinion, in my own opinion, to stay, of course, in a contracting diagonal. This is the most important thing. So here, for example, you have a longer wave 3 than wave 1, which is against the rules. But of course, many analysts right now are asking, okay, change this rule because the market is showing this every time or many times, for example, here as well. Unless, of course, this is going to turn into correction again. But this looking right now like very impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 correction, and you have finally here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also diagonal, and this is a normal diagonal. So are we in a wave 1, 2? Unfortunately, it shows a downtrend here, unless we want to forget everything happened here, knowing that the count is perfect, and we have to consider A, B, and a C expanding flat, turning into running flat, a reversal, and you move towards the upside. How to analyze this or how to track it for the future? Okay, here we go. If we are bearish, and this is your wave 1 here, let's trace and let's track wave 2. Let's see the reaction in this area. If it's still bullish, it will break it in a bullish form, meaning 5 waves up. If it is bearish, it's going to show 3 waves over there and moving down. That's it. But currently, in both case scenario, bullish and bearish, you're looking for higher because it is a finished structure here. Okay, so yeah, that's it for SPX. Yatri Zero, please, but bro, we already have it. Yeah, we have it, and of course, we need to finish the primary lists first. And I'm not sure even that I can really finish all the list today. It has been a really while. I didn't explain the crypto market, what is going on. That's why, of course, it is taking a while, a little bit. So sorry, very sorry, buddy. But we need to wait a little bit for the alternative or the secondary place for those coins, because they are not really important for us as well. So for XRP, XRP is still, of course, moving for higher here. Where are we? I am in the 4-hour chart. Okay, let's stay on the 4-hour chart. Therefore, let's just do micro level here. For XRP, we are doing in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We are in A, B, C, D, E, of course, and we move for higher here in a wave 4. Now, currently, obviously, that the wave 4 is expanding, of course, and we got a potential ABC finished over there. And you would like to see, of course, higher prices. Currently, if that is the case scenario, if we dive a little bit deeper, this is the case that we took the low and we move for higher here. Well, I see 5 waves, yes. So basically, you can consider XRP can move towards the upside in a leading diagonal. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Are we going to move directly? Of course not. Don't forget your wave 2 here. Okay, so we're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 very likely. Yeah, and it can be finished same W, X, and a Y, because your wave Y can be, yes, it is an A, B, and a C. Okay. Hopefully not the same scenario like the other altcoins, that it might still seeking after a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in a wave C. So hopefully not, because that is very tricky. But let me check. Wave 4 in a diagonal. Yes, you are in the perfect fib level. So we gotta be careful. We are in the perfect fib levels for a wave 4 in a diagonal. Okay. Yep. So that's it for XRP. Highest possibility, because you are in 5 ways right now up, I believe that we're moving for higher. I don't know. I see it a little bit much more high, because if you are in the perfect fib level and you're already in a 5 ways up, ABC, it means higher. Unless, sorry, I was thinking, unless A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's very tricky, right? A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning one more high. However, breaking this area decisively is very, very interesting. Plus, let's set exactly this trend line. Breaking this trend line is a confirmation you're moving for up. Very simple. Yeah. Manipulation. Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, this market is so much manipulated. Honestly, based on what I analyze everyday gold stocks, everything else rather than crypto. Crypto is the most dangerous, risky, manipulated market. Honestly, um, and yeah, and also forex also I analyze it. So forex is volatile, but not manipulated as much as crypto. Okay, so crypto is the most dangerous market, guys. I know it makes a lot of money. It can make a lot of profit, but you gotta be very careful, because it's a very, very manipulated one, and it's like it just like change its minds just like that, just without reason sometimes. And that means, of course, when this happens, meaning like some big heads enters this market, whether of course definitely in opposite of the trend, because this is how they do money, by breaking everyone. Um, and when this happens, because it's easy to happen, this is a problem. This is a problem with crypto market. It is that it is easy manipulated. Yeah, so it's not hard for anyone who has $1, 2, 3 million to affect a coin or to do some effects on a coin. Yeah, imagine like entering these millions of dollars with leverage, for example, and then yeah, he can shake the whole market, guys, in 1 second. So this is a problem that they can. It's not so much regulated. This is a problem, right? Now, some platforms, of course, do something called this thing risk control, which they freeze accounts and so on. But I don't really trust it so much. I mean, it's all based on the platforms, and the exchange. But the things are not, yeah. And from the other opposite hand, also the crypto market is full with a fresh and new generation, right? Like most of the crypto market are very young people. Most of them. I mean, of course, that is with all respect for the um, for the older generations, but the crypto market is mostly, of course, a very young generation, and that means lack of experience. It means lack of education, and somehow they follow moon boys, right? As usual, and that's why we have a lot of moon boys in this field, in this market. They are always bullish, bullish, bullish. Moon to the moon, to the moon, and it's just because they think about greed. You know, they think, oh, I'm gonna do a lot of money. So this is a very fresh, unexperienced mentality in this market. And who takes benefit of it? ETFs, whales, Wall Street, institutions. Yep. And that's why. That's why it's very volatile, very reversal, and etc. So, and that's why we do the channel here. We do education as much as possible. Even for me, sometimes it makes me tired to follow it. Yeah, so up, down, up, down, up and down, reversal, reversal. But yeah, so this is the market. This is the crypto market. Great, guys. Let's move for Tau. For Tau, 31 hour, 35 minute. Right, so for Tau. Okay. So for Tau, basically we are here in a possible 1 big 1 2. We're still looking at this possible ABC here for a wave 1 2, right? We have the ABC, which is the same scenarios, guys. I'm very sorry for today. It's all the same scenarios as potential W, X, and a Y can be finished here as well. You might have here even a W, X, and a Y in case that you want to consider this can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in case. But I doubt it because we are very close to the 886, so I see it as a bigger ABC. Therefore, the highest possibility is that you might still get this wave C and a bigger wave C and a bigger wave 2. And that means you might still be here in a wave 4. Wave 4, which might be there. Okay. Yeah. So it can be lower. Don't forget the 0.23s. Those are only the perfection. So it still can be even not hitting the blue box and moving down. But basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be very likely. It's not necessarily to take 1 to 1 Fib level, but very evident to take the low, the dashed line here that you can see, which is in confluence with the 0.5 Fib level. And it might be there, and of course, moving toward the upside. All right. So basically, same situation, same thing here. And all of it, this one, if it finished, of course, as an ending diagonal, it's your big ABC. Okay. If it's finished here in 3 ways, it might be the W, the X, and the Y again in a bigger one. But I doubt it, guys, because W, X, and a Y in a bigger W, X, and a Y is very rare case scenario. All right, so I'm looking for the diagonal here, despite the small move towards the upside right now. BGB, let's do these also. BGB was very impulsive, also based on Ricky informations in the Discord. Thank you, Ricky, for this request, because it has been a while and it's time to take a look at BGB. Well, yes, it looks volatile, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not a nice price action. Still sideways here, nothing yet, but just a, yeah, it's a signal. It's a signal. Be ready. This is a signal. This is what the price says. But basically, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you have another 1, 2, 3, and the wave 4 here potentially finished, and potentially here we're unfolding even in something much more complex for BGB. I'm shifting here. Let me check one thing here. Okay. Yes. It's a WX and a Y here, still unfolding. It's not the ABC anymore. It's a W. You have a W, you have the X, you have the wave Y. This wave Y, just let me check. Okay, perfect. Yes, this is what I thought. So we didn't took the high. Perfect. So it's a triangle. It's a triangle in a wave Y. A, B, C, D, and an E. And that's why you see the explosion, which is your wave 1. Well, yes, we might be bullish. We might be bullish for BGB. That's a nice call, Ricky. Of course, this push here, this impulsive push, is a 1-2 there. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I hate it when this happens, but look where the trick is here. So you got a 1, 2, 3, wave 4. Your wave 3 is very short, by the way. Yeah, wave 3 is very short. If you think this is 1, 2, 1, 2, it's not. It's a 1, 2, 3, wave 4, not interfering with the zone 1. And your wave 5 was the main impulse here. And inside your wave 5, you see 1, 2, and kind of like a wave 3, wave 4, you see it in the wick only, because this is your wave 3, and it went down with a wave 4, and you're moving wave 5. So it's a finished impulse there, and it was very, very fast. Yeah, it was very, very fast and very volatile. And look how the drop was very massive after it. But this is your ABC wave 2, and you continue bullish. Okay, so we're still bullish there. I'm gonna call this a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, and a 5. We might be, of course, very bullish here for BGB. Unfortunately, this coin, I'm gonna check over there. Oh. I just want to check in the platform if you can find BGB. Yeah, I don't know why I cannot find BGB also on Maxi. I mean, come on, Maxi. We know Bidget is a different platform, but it's BGB is very interesting as well. So Maxi, if you're hearing, I mean, we need BGB as well to trade. We ask that you love each other's, guys. Exchanges, yeah. So it's about trading here. So we have 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so we have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 toward the upside. Okay, so I'm still looking for higher here. Probably next target might be. You see, guys, when I take a look just directly at the chart, I was like doubting it, right? But yeah, when you do Elliott wave and you get really, you read the price action, here we go. Next target might be $6.5 and $6. Okay. KG on BGB, can it not be a triangle? Well, the triangle is already the WXNY. And if you mean all of it, this triangle, A, B, C, D, and E, can be, it's the same thing. It's the same. Very nice also theory. Yeah, I mean, what do you do with this? All of it. I mean, if you want to drive all of this as a big triangle, A, B, C, D, and E can be also the same thing. But I prefer to read it as W, X, and a Y. And this is, of course, your triangle there. Okay. Because why you cannot triangle? Because triangle has to be zigzags. And here you don't have zigzag. You have W, X, and a Y internally. 3 ways, right? So you don't have this like impulse, correction, impulse. The same repeats over there, right? So that's why. Okay, guys. Final one is JASMY for Discord. Okay, let's see JASMY. And guys, I'm gonna apologize from you, all of you. I'm gonna do just some of the request here, or we can take a look very fast. But yeah, because I need to go. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2 here for WIF. Yes, so for WIF, I already had an idea here. Okay, we took the low, right? We took the low for WIF. You are potentially in 3 ways down, 3 ways up. You can still be, of course, in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here's the same scenario. Nothing different, honestly. We're still in a potential, of course, ending diagonal. I still think that the blue box can be hit. Okay, this is what I think. So this blue box in a 1-to-1 fib level can still be hit. Not necessarily perfectly, but it can be. Okay, so and then moving toward the upside to finish 5 waves down. Yep. So that is the thing. All right. Okay, guys, let's move on. That was what? Oh, that was JASMY. We passed FARTCOIN, so we're gonna put also FARTCOIN. Okay, we are at 1 hour 44, I think here. Okay, So FARTCOIN, okay, why we have double wave C here? Oh, okay, I see. This is a main wave C. No need for this one. Okay. Okay, it's a lot of mass. It has been a long time. I didn't came back here to FARTCOIN. Okay, so we cracked this. We are still very corrective. We move up, we move down. Okay, obviously this is a bigger ABC. Let me check the daily first. What's going on there to understand? Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so probably wave 4. Here we go. Now I understand what's going on. So we might still be, of course, in a wave 4 here. Invalidation not given yet so far. But don't forget, if you take the 0.65, it is your invalidation for this bull scenario. Higher possibility, yes, invalidation is gonna be taken. Why? Because first you might be in a ending diagonal. This ending diagonal is gonna take it. Plus, the momentum of a wave 4 here is too much longer than a wave 2, turning this into 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 3 ways down, and probably getting something higher. But I don't see it like really very, very high. Meaning you might be here in an A or a wave 1, A, and then you might be, of course, in a wave A, B, and a C downward. Unless this is going to transform to very bearish. So we got to be careful with this. FARTCOIN is not showing really strength. Bullish, you don't want to move to 0.6165. You want to move up directly, okay? This is bullish. You continue up directly. Now, do we have some signal on the 1 hour chart? Not yet. Okay, not yet. Now you have an impulse here, 1, 2, but can be ABC. You need, of course, much more data here, and I don't really see it. Now it can be, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might have wave 2, maybe double 1, 2, but you want to see a wave 3. If not, then forget about it. Okay, as bullish. This is what I'm saying. Okay, guys, let's move very fast with this one. So TRB at 1 hour 47. TRB. I hope that it's a good one. The very bad chart will not be analyzed. One of them is this one. TRB is not looking good. Oh, we have it before. Here we go. Still fine. Yes, still fine. This is the all-time history. We always need the all-time history to judge a coin. Wave 4, wave A or wave 1, and potentially ABC here. Finish for wave B. You're looking potentially for another ABC. Well, that is a bad signal here. Invalidation of bullish taken. Okay, it's a bad signal. Okay, that means you turn here into a bigger ABC, potentially expanding flat A, B, and a C because you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up. You're looking for something 5 ways down. Horrible. Okay, so it's not really good. So be careful from it. Next one is syrup at 148, and I believe that this is a shit coin. Sorry guys for saying this on the live, but yep. Let's see how much shit coin it is. Obviously, crypto. No, this is Maple syrup. Let's go Coinbase. Is it very fresh one? It's a very fresh chart. Okay, I mean, this is an impulse definitely, but what can I do with it? You might still be, of course, in a finished wave 2, or you can be still in a deeper wave 2. So you don't have data before to know. And I believe you still need to move down. So if this is your wave 1, 2, you still need to get this area. So trade safe. Now you can be in a wave B, 0.23. Here we go, taken. You can be in a wave B. But can you make sure? Never. Okay, no data. So be careful with it. And it might drop down even totally. So this is what new released coins do normal. So WFLI, what the heck? WLFI. Okay. Crypto. See, maybe. If it is very, very new release, guys, we don't do this, yeah? New releases, we don't do it at all, okay? Binance, maybe? Okay, it's not a good one. Pass. CRV at 1 hour 50. Okay, so for CRV, well, it's still looking good so far. Walking was our was our direction. So basically, it's an ABC. Probably finished. It's time to move for higher, and it's looking fine. Why diagonal? Because of course you are in a zigzag. Wave 1 probably, and wave 2, you're looking for 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Okay, so currently you're still looking for higher because this can be an impulse wave 4, and obviously that this kind of like, be careful, 5 waves down. If this is gonna be broken again, guys, I'm giving up on this one. Okay, again. So as I said, CRV was one of the main coins and listed on our channel. I brought it back because of this. If this is gonna be broken here, I'm gonna delist it again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna do it in the videos anymore, and yeah, just in the live stream maybe. Okay, so but yep, this is Psi is a good one because it's very bullish on the daily. It's not because I am a moon boy, but it's just for the healthiness for everyone. When trading, we have spot holders and of course future. You are in a wave A or a potential wave 1 can be, but much more likely can be of course an A or a W. Finish 3 ways down. In both case scenarios, you're looking for higher. Whether you are in an ABC impulse or a WXNOI, you're looking for a structure upward. And that means, of course, higher prices are much more potential here. Where you might have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5 for wave C, or you are in an A, B, and a C, or potentially W, X, and Y, but I doubt it because you're already here in a bigger W, X, and Y, very rare case. Higher possibility is, of course, the impulse. Wave C. Very nice. So by all means, you want to see, of course, higher prices. Yeah, wave 3 to unfold. If this doesn't happen soon, I mean, currently on the lower time frame, you are the same scenario that we already mentioned. Yeah, you might be also in a diagonal here. Be careful. Okay, you still can be in a diagonal. You still can be in a wave 4 and a 5 before you move for higher. And yeah. But this is exactly what we want to see anyway. With it or without it, we are in double 1, 2. Wave 3 might unfold very, very soon. Prime. Okay. Is it Amazon Prime? What is Prime? I think I never heard this, and that's why. Sorry, guys. Next one. I mean, it can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, an ABC finish. You can move toward the upside. Echelon Prime is called. Okay. But I don't like it. I mean, it's a very, very deep one. Yeah. So, can you trust this? I mean, on the linear chart, can you trust this? After having this, and what you might expect next, can you really expect to move for higher? I doubt it a little bit. Yeah, to move higher again. So, on the linear. So be careful with it. Okay, be careful. ETH Classic. All right, let's see this one as well. 54. ETH Classic. Should I write Classic? Yes, Ethereum Classic. Let's see. Is that Ethereum also related or nothing to do with it? Just the brand name. Trying to to influence people. Oh, it's Ethereum, but classic. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it is. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the icon of Ethereum or something else. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. It's very, very corrective, guys. Um, sure, Ethereum. Okay, I have no idea. A, B, and a C. Thank you, Mac. A, B, C, probably, or probably W, X, and a Y here. W, X, and a Y. Founder is the same guy, Vitalik. Okay. All right. Then he did a mistake by doing this. If you ask me why, because he burned the main Ethereum with it. I mean, like, don't make it like rubbish. It's Ethereum. Just keep it Ethereum. Not Ethereum Classic right now. And I don't see it like really strong. Yeah. So if this is an WXNY, can be, of course, but we need some action here. So if you are in an A, B, C, D, and an E, yeah, it might still even go down. Yeah, so wave C, be careful. Okay, or wave Y. So I don't see anything bullish yet. Okay, this is the thing. I don't see anything bullish. This is not a bullish setup here. And it might drop down or move for more sideways. Okay, in W, X, and a Y, kind of like, yeah, triangle, and then moving up. But it's not ready to be bullish, so gotta be careful. No bullish setup here, even on the lower time frame. Same, nothing. Okay, so yep, that's it for Ethereum. Let's see Dogecoin, and at 57. Sure, it is ETH. Okay. I never really focused on that one or heard about it. I think I heard about it, but yeah, I get the feeling that, okay, because Ethereum is already well known and so on, now every coin they want to make it, they want to give it like high potential, so they use the name. When using the name to thrive a coin, that already shows weakness based on the market. It's all like, oh, you cannot really find a new name for it, to just like make it something special, or special project. Now, maybe it is related to Ethereum somehow in some project or something like this, but I think that the brand name was misused a little bit, and I don't see really a strong chart, honestly, on it. That's why also, yeah. Okay, where are we? In Dogecoin. Dogecoin 1, 2. Yeah, we have the signal. Yeah, so wave 2 can be finished over there. That's true. And we are having here another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh my God, it has been a long time. I didn't do Dogecoin. It's a WXNY here, not a ABC. Finished. And we have already a wave 1, 2 here. A, B, C. Okay, wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Hopefully WXNY again. Unless you are still in a wave C in a very less aggressive diagonal. And that means, of course, you might have A, B, and a C here. Okay. So whether you move up directly WXNY or one more low, after, of course, having the wave 4 here, because you might be in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, if you take this, 1 second. Is this, yeah. Okay, Let's do a trick here to know. Here we go. Copy paste. If you break this trend, which is parallel from the lows here, if you break it up, you're bullish. Very simple. Okay. That was it for Doge. Let's see finally the Dogecoin at 1 hour 59 minutes, and that makes it 2 hours exactly. And nice to see all of you guys. And here we go. For WIF, again, the same. I'm still looking, same scenario, guys. Unfortunately, repeating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the difference is with WIF is that you are in a zigzag here, wave 1, B, and another zigzag, wave 3, 4, and a 5. So your diagonal is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, somehow like this, okay? Unless you are in W, X, and a Y again, okay? 1-to-1 flip level for the diagonal, taking the low preferably. Even the 1-to-1 flip level doesn't take the low, very interesting. Or you are in W, X, and a Y, you move up. To get an insight here, I would say, okay, you can take it like that, it's fine. If you break this trend as well, taken from the parallel here of the high of the lows, if you break it, you're bullish. Very simple as well. That was it for today, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes and comments. And of course, don't forget to support with a like to, of course, strive with this channel. And let me know if you like it, of course, to have a daily live stream, maybe, if possible. No, not necessarily every day, but maybe in the middle of the week. Having like in the morning 1 hour and 15-minute live stream with the main coins, and of course for the for your special requests a little bit. So yep, let me know also in the comments for the video if you watch this later on. Thank you for being here again. I wish you to have a nice eve. See you in the next one. Bye bye.